Good morning, Year 2. Hope you're all safe and well. This is your Thursday's literacy lesson. So we're going to start with our spellings. So if you have space underneath your learning objective on the left-hand side, then you can write your spellings. If not, you can just do them on a piece of paper. It's fine, okay? Remember to read the tricky word, write the tricky word, or put it into a sentence, okay? So my turn, then your turn. Ready? My turn first. Every. Your turn. Now write the tricky word carefully. So my sentence is, every child is talking. See if you can think of a sentence to write. Pause the video here if you need to, and then do your second word, okay? Ready for the next word? My turn, then your turn. Ready? Great. Your turn. Now write the tricky word. And my sentence is, I feel great today. Think of your sentence and write it for me. Remember, your capital letters, finger spaces, and full stop needs to be in the right place. Pause the video here if you need a couple of minutes, okay? So this week's grammar is looking at irregular verbs. See if you can turn to your grown-up and tell me what is an irregular verb. What happens? Okay, let's have a look what an irregular verb is. So some past tense words are irregular, and this means that they don't follow the rule of adding ed, which is a suffix. And now suffix is a group of letters that go at the end of a root word, okay? So they don't have those. So let's have a look at some of my examples, okay? So I ran down the hill. Can you spot the irregular verb? That's right. Ran is the irregular verb. So as you'll notice, it does not have the suffix ed. We don't say I ran down the hill. It just wouldn't sound grammatically correct. Okay. So let's have a look at the next two sentences and see if you can spot the irregular verb. I slept all night. Slept is the irregular verb in this sentence. And the last sentence, I drank some water. And drank is the irregular verb. So none of those words, so they're verbs, action or doing words, none of those have the suffix ed at the end. It just wouldn't sound grammatically correct, okay? But most verbs do have the suffix at the end, and it shows the past tense, okay? An action that's already finished. So I have some irregular verbs over here. So I've got run, swim, begin, go, drink, and see. And I want you to tell me, you don't need to write these down, but I want you to just tell your grown-up and share your ideas. What is the past tense for each of these words? Pause the video here and then come back and check your answers, okay? Okay, so let's go through the answers then. So we've got ran, swum, began, went, drank, and saw. So they are the irregular verbs, okay? And each of those shows a past tense, okay, or what you've done before, or the action that's finished. Okay, so your task today then is you are going to edit and improve your story. Now, edit and improve just means going back and checking your story and then making some corrections if you need to. Okay, so let's have a look at my my checklist rather. Okay, so for edit and improve, this is my checklist, and you will have this in your literacy home learning booklets. Okay, I've included this in so you can look back at this. So my checklist is, have you written the story in the correct order? Have you used story language and important keywords in your writing? Used expanded noun phrases? Check capital letters and full stops are in the correct place. Check your spellings using your keyword maths, which is this one, which is common exception words, tricky words, and letter formation, which is a really big thing, and it's we're trying to really give it a big push in year 2 because one thing that we have to really focus on in year 2 is your handwriting and making sure that your letter formation is absolutely correct. Okay, so this is your checklist. So you've got 6 things to be looking for when you are going through your story. Now, this week you're going to look at, so on Monday we wrote the second, we continued writing our middle part, the story, okay, the second section, if you like. Okay, so I'm going to read through mine. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is my story that I've written, the middle section, because that's what you will be editing, the middle and the ending of your story. Okay, so you'll have quite a bit to edit today. But don't worry, we will show you what you need to do, okay? So I'm going to get my blue pen. So I'm going to click. So if you have a blue pen at home, you can use your blue pen, not a felt tip pen, but if you have a blue biro pen, okay, you can edit your writing with the blue pen, okay? But you must not, in any other circumstances, write your story in pen, only when we're editing, just like how we do at school, okay? So I'm going to use my checklist, okay, and I'm going to read through it and I'm going to check for all these things, okay? Okay, let me just click my pen again. Blue pen, ready. So let's read it through, okay? We made our dragonfly baby. I missed out a capital letter here, so I'm going to add it on. Okay, ready? So you can just go over yours. It's a little bit tricky for me to show you, but we're going to have a go. Baby. The correct E sound, but when we're writing baby, and you can use your common exception word mat to check your spellings. A baby has a Y and it makes an E sound. And hopefully after the holidays we will be looking at spelling patterns of words and knowing which rule we need to use for spellings, okay? So baby has a Y. So we made our dragonfly baby a warm, cozy. Now that's another tricky word. So cozy, now you can hear the Z sound, but tricky word, it has an S and Y spelling, okay? So cozy, okay? Cozy home in a tiny box. Okay, I've got a full stop there. We put in some juicy green grass, clean water and some pebbles inside. Whenever he saw, that doesn't look right to me. I've got the phase 3 or here. I need the phase 5, which is the AW. So I'm going to change that a little bit. I don't know if you can see this properly or not. Blue pen's not too great. And whenever he saw us, he would flap and flutter his wings. We picked him up and played with him. Oh, I've missed a full stop here. Okay, and then I check, I've got capital letter here. I have yes. He was very ticklish. We fed him some cake crumbs. We loved our dragonfly baby. Baby needs a capital letter, so I've missed that one out. So capital letter. Use your letter formation sheets in your pack, okay? Shows you both the lowercase and the capital letters and how they need to be formed, okay? I've got exclamation marks, and that's fine. Our friend. Start of a sentence. I need a capital letter, that's right. Okay, our friend. Now that's always a tricky word, and especially in year 2, we need an I in between the R and the E. Okay, friends. Loved him too. One day. The correct A sound, it's the phase 3 sound here, but we need to use the phase 5 spelling, so I need a Y here. Again, use your common exception word mat. These keywords are on there, okay? We sneaked him. I think I just only needed one E here, so I'm going to cross that one out. We sneaked him into school in a small jar. When the teacher, I need the phase 5 sound here, so I need the E and the A, okay? Spelling here. Teacher wasn't looking. We took another tricky word, year 2 word, so I need to write, it's got a double O sound, okay? A bit tricky for me to show you, but hopefully I've done it. Took him to play outside in the playground. Full stop. I've missed a capital letter here, so I've got to draw in my capital letter. All right. In the afternoon, he took a little nap in the book area where it was quiet. Freddie. With there being a name of a person, it needs a capital letter, okay? Freddie found a small, tricky word here. Small has a the digraph, okay, small bucket, and we took the dragonfly baby out for some fresh air. Once, another tricky word, so remember to go back and look. You can ask your grown-up as well to help you a little bit, okay, with the spellings if you need to, if certain words are not on there, okay. Once a little bird tried to peck him, but luckily we managed to scare it away. Now use your checklist. Have you written the story in the correct order? Now, I can only just check this bit because I've not got my ending written here, because otherwise it would take me very long to model this, but I'm just showing you with the middle section. So I will tick that because that's what I've done. Have I used story language and important keywords in my writing? I have. Have I used expanded noun phrases? So I've got juicy green leaves, warm, cozy home. Okay. So I'm going to give that a tick, but there may be many more there, but I'm rushing through this now. Check capital letters and full stops are in the correct places. I've done those. Check your spellings and use your keyword map. And letter formation. A bit tricky for me to show you on here, but you can use your word map. Okay. So that's what you need to do. So use your keyword maps. Let's go back. So use your keyword maps and your letter formation sheets to help you. All right. Remember to edit your story in your literacy book. You can use a blue pen to edit if you have one at home. If not, just use a pencil. Please do not use felt tip pens or other colouring pencils to edit your learning with, okay? And blue group, you've got this learning in your literacy book. So you have a picture of the Bog Baby story. I want you to write a sentence for the picture. So what can you see? Use your word map. And remember to use your word map to help you with your writing. You've also got letter formation sheets in your pack, so use those to make sure your letter formation is correct. Okay, you can ask your grown-up to help you with any keywords that you need. I've also put a link on for the Bog Baby story on the blog, so you can watch that and it will help you remind you what's happening in the story, and then you can write your own sentence. Now it's time for me to stop talking and time for you to do your learning. Remember, if you need any help, ask your grown-up to email us and we will do our best to help you. I shall speak to you tomorrow. Bye.